So we know this quarterback physically, obviously, one of the most talented in the country, but mentally today, he has got to be sharp.
Gain of right at 7 yards, second and... Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have the national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
Snap on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the tight end. No chance to run, but still a good gain.
The #1 goal as a defense is try to hit the QB as many times as possible. Try to rattle him, try to get him flustered a little bit. Nice job getting there, getting the hit on him, but nice job of executing by the quarterback. Taking the hit, delivering the strike.
Looking for a crease. It's Patrick. Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Keeps it himself. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And he'll kick for the 3 from 36 yards out in the right hash. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find room for the big play. He'll be stopped after a short return. It's a coverage unit right on top of it. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense takes the field for the first time in this game. I'm not sure how much they're going to want to go after this guy because very few have had success throwing his way. Drops back on first down. Out wide right, it's Roberts. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Straight ahead, it's Jackson. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
And, David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big first down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
Yeah, and they got a chance to respond. And the crowd hopefully can get behind them and get back in it. The defense has got to do a better job. We got to stop the run. They got to tackle, get more hats to the football. This will be a challenge. They're going to run the football. They better be man enough to stop them.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Using his feet. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. And the Buckeyes, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. From the gun, it's Blaylock. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Sells to fake. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
It's always interesting to view the good teams, the teams that are ranked versus the teams that aren't ranked. And this defense, man, like, how do they play it today? I love that start, man. Coming out aggressive, flying around, playing like your hair's on fire, getting a sack to start this game, getting a little momentum on their side.
The Buckeyes send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. They kick it away on fourth down. Looking for room. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. From the gun, running back gets to give. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Takes a snap, wants to throw. That's caught. It's Johnson.
Such a great job by the defense winning on early downs. What does that mean? Now it means third and long. Third and long, now I go to dime packages, to nickel packages. I'm taking linebackers off the field and bringing on DBs to really cover more guys and have more speed on the field.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Out wide left, it's Patrick. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And the Golden Gophers decide to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. All the way back to the 15. Bottled him up, not a whole lot of room to run on that return, and that's how this period will come to an end. That's going to do it for the quarter, and Minnesota has the lead here as we get a look at the numbers so far. And they've swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Turns it upfield. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
When you play zone coverage and you got a wide receiver that's a beast, it becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having it.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. The number one job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap. Try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
And that's better protection up front by these guys. You give them a sack to play before. You got to give your quarterback some time. They do. And another thing that I really like, guys, what he did right here, you don't have to take a shot. You don't have to get it all back in one play. Nice job getting it out of your hands and now making the third down very manageable.
They turn to the passing game on third and short. Past the 45. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
Well, there's a lot of different ways you can find explosive plays throwing the football, and one of them is just getting this guy the ball out of the backfield. He's got a very unique skill set, really soft hands, and he's a good route runner as well. And that was a critical third down, pitch and catch explosive play for the offense.
Takes the handoff. It's Jackson. Sweet cut there. And he's dragged down. They'll mark it at the 19. Into the red zone. It'll be first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Tells the play fake. Wants to throw on first down. Snags it. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
They'll send the back in motion. He's going for the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Ohio State. Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
And the extra point splits the uprights. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Golden Gophers can really attack on this second and short. Hits inside, it's Patrick. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. The margin for error is so small in this conference. It's really imperative to get off to a good start in Big Ten play.
Especially, Reese, since you're adding so much talent now to this conference. But, yeah, year in and year out, you know the mainstays in this conference, but there's always some surprises, and I'll be interested to see how everybody starts off this season. Listen, this is your first opportunity, Palmer, in conference play, in a major conference, obviously in the Big Ten, to make your first statement.
And it's going to be taxing all season long for these players. Physically, obviously, and you expect that in the Big Ten Conference. But now adding all those West Coast teams, these guys are going to be flying back and forth across the country a lot this year. They have to get off to a fast start today. That's what makes this game so critical.
Got it in the middle, it's Hayes. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Rush right in his face. Right side, it's Patrick. He's loose. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Golden Gophers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Run in the red zone, it's Patrick. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. The Gophers will take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Makes the grab. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. And a chance to really carry momentum with them into the locker room if they can take the lead here. 1st and goal. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. They are controlling the ball. 9th play of the drive. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. Fires to the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Touchdown, Buckeye! And they turn it into a defensive score. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. on the run from inside his own 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. And they head to the locker room, 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, welcome into the EA Sports College Football Update Show, the Week 4 edition. So let's dive right in. We begin with the Texas A&M Aggies in their matchup against the number 12 team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. And it's Texas A&M looking to extend that win streak to 4 in a row. It's one of the better coaching jobs in football right now, and a nice payday could be on the horizon. Here are now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the ACC. Now back to your game in Minneapolis. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to our guys at the bank there in the Twin Cities.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Golden Gophers will line up to kick off and start the second half. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. What did they talk about at halftime, Holly?
Guys, I caught up with Ryan Day at the half. He wants an even greater sense of urgency from his team. It's the Big Ten Conference season opener, and even though they had a good first half, more urgency, more execution here to start the third quarter is the team's focus coming out of the locker room.
Okay, Holly. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
Well, in that down and distance, you're probably expecting them to throw it way down the field to get the first. Instead, they go push pass, and they did catch the defense off guard. And even though that was a big explosive play, David, they still didn't have enough yards to get it.
Well, and catch me off guard is relative. That's what you would say, the offensive player. I would say, listen, we're playing a little bit deeper because we're not going to give up the first down. We react to the short stuff, and obviously that's a quick, easy pass from the offense. Rally up, make the play, live to fight another down.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Fresh set of downs going up top. Grabbed behind the line. It's Jackson. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one.
And, man, this dude has been a weapon early in this football game. They just keep finding him, man. And the matchups are a problem. You want to put a linebacker on him, he's too fast for him. Continues to make catches, continues to chew up yards. You might want to think about putting a safety on him or somebody with a little bit more speed.
Shakes off the defender. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
And it makes it so hard on the defense trying to stop these guys because they're not just throwing it to wide receivers in the passing game. They've got a huge weapon here at tight end, and he just shows you how difficult he is to bring down after the catch.
He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down. And the Buckeyes go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Lost to throw again. Fires to the right. That's caught. It's Bell. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Unloads to the wideout. He caught it. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, 1st and goal.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last.
And he charges across the line. Touchdown, Buckeyes! These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead. So a drive there of 85 yards and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Golden Gophers will start this drive. The offense looks ready to roll. This is a huge drive for this offense. Down 21-3 and needing to get back in the game. Catch in the middle, it's Patrick. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting him the football, letting him get some positive yards.
Second down, going to throw it. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On third and short, they'll give it to the tight end. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. And the Golden Gophers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Going to field this one in tight quarters. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. First play of this drive. Caught. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
The offense sets up shop at the 46 on first down. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Picked up maybe 3 on the play. It's 2nd and 7.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
They have work in front of them on third and short from the 42. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a fourth down.
And a really great job by the defense adjusting there, because on this drive, this quarterback has found his guy a few times, and now the defense is saying, we are double covering him. You might throw it somewhere else, but that guy is not going to make the catch.
Needs it here on fourth down. Going to take a shot. That ball is intercepted at the goal line. Trying to take it back. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
And what a play by the defender. He's on an island all by himself in cover one, man coverage. Just him and the wide out, and he ends up winning, coming up with a big INT.
Looking for a gap. It's Patrick. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wants to throw one first. On the run, fires downfield. Complete downfield. They make the tackle, but not before he finishes off this third period with a big play. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. We take just a minute to look at the stats as they are threatening to put this one away. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Sells to run, looking to pass. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! Fakes the grab right along the back of the end zone.
Man, he's got that bayou speed, like I run bayou. You can call it whatever route you want to call it, but does a nice job winning at the line of scrimmage, getting behind the DB, runs.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 21-10. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish the deal with a 26-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Ohio State sending out the offense to start this drive. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. Breaks into the open. A really productive run gets it up to the 31-yard line before he goes out of bounds.
And with runs like that, I'm not sure this offense is going to have to throw the football again. I mean, you got the lead. You're gashing them like that. This defense is going to have to be more aggressive. You got to get the football back. You got to force a turnover, get a strip, bring more guys near the line of scrimmage. Got to get a stand here.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Hits the hole. It's Jackson. Stopped right there.
That's a great individual play, and I love cornerbacks that don't just take pride in covering guys. I like guys that like to put their face in the fan and affect the running game. This dude is physical, and he impacts the defense because,
and those guys are really hard to find. A lot of corners, they're smaller. They don't want any part of the physical run game. Nice job sticking his face in there, setting the edge, making the tackle.
On third down, he drops to throw. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The Buckeyes line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. On the return. He's brought down, and he looked for room to return it, and there wasn't much there. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Let's see if this rally can continue. A touchdown followed by the stop, and now they've got the ball back. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Open on the left side, it's Smith. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. The Golden Gophers want to crank the tempo.
it's pretty amazing at this point of the game. They're still in a position to win. Not everything has gone right for them up to this point, but with a couple minutes left on the clock, if they can get a touchdown here, get a stop, and then get another score, they win, but they've got to start being aggressive and taking shots.
Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Fresh center downs going to the air. Got it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Back to pass on second down. They're all over it. Touchdown, Minnesota!
talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a masterclass in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way. And you're right, in college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Got his man. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. The Gophers will take their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. They've got a first down here. Want to start its bend to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Jackson. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. They've built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
So they'll use a timeout here. One more remaining, and, of course, the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well.
Great heads-up awareness by the cornerback on that play. He saw the receiver get the ball. He shot downhill and made a nice tackle.
Just keep slinging it. Rush is on. Trying to escape and get it himself. Down he goes. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark.
Already it's completely changed the game. Like now it's 11-on-11 football. The quarterback used to hand it off and stand there and watch the play. Now he's very much involved in the play. He's running the football so much, and even when he's not, he's making somebody go with him and cover him. So the quarterback scrambling, the quarterback running has completely changed the way people play defense.
Now on the move. A timely pickup to get the first down there, and it took a little something out of the crowd, too.
Man, that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to... guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play and it's a design run like here, fine, but then it's scramble plays and then it's passing plays. He's always a runner, just exhausting.
Drops back on first down. Out wide right, it's Jackson. Could not make his way to the corner.
Really good job by the defense being disciplined. They sneak the running back out. You see it. Keep outside leverage and go make us tackle in space on a guy that's used to breaking tackles, used to making plays.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Motion from the back. Wants to go up top on second down. The screen, he can go. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here.
I love the play call in this situation. You need one first down to ice the game, so you're just throwing to the sticks, trusting your quarterback to make the right read. In rhythm, they get it done. They're going to walk out of here with the win, David.
And this used to be a situation where you'd see offenses get very conservative, run the football. We gotta play safe. No. I'm putting the ball in my best player's hands, telling him to go end this thing, and he does exactly that. You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the fourth quarter. You got to lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on first down. Better job on second down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of yards.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Touchdown, Ohio State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
And this connection is on fire to start the season. Not 1, not 2, 3 games in a row he's got a receiving touchdown. They continue to find the playmaker, and I don't think it's going to end after game 3.
And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth-quarter lead. And he's not going to take the touchback. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Minnesota's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. This offensive coordinator is going to have to be creative. Time is winding down, and the offense has to move quickly. A snap, wants to throw to start this drive. Makes the catch, it's Johnson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Just a quick rhythm throw there, and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Offense a little backed up here, and boy, would it help to convert this third down. They'll try to get it through the air. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Got to get lined up to spike it and stop the clock. Second and long here. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got room on the return. The 40, past the 30, the 10. Touchdown, Buckeye! The defense takes matters into its own hands. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
Well, this guy's going to need an ice bat based on how he's run the football now these last 2 games, David. Back-to-back top 25 wins, in large part because of the way he's running the football. He has been physical, and it's incredible to watch him against really good defenses wear them down. He just seems to get better as...
And he loses the football. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, 2 really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.